Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi, Assassin, thanks for lurking. Double checking my mic. I get like so OCD if my mic's actually picking me up because nobody ever tells me, and I'll be like talking for 30 minutes and my mic's not even like enabled. But it's working. All's good. I didn't think I'd be like playing Minecraft again today because I thought I'd be like working on stuff, but I don't have the energy to do the physical work, and I kind of wanted to continue working on our bee house over there that's mostly just a tower of glass at the moment. So here we are. We're gonna... Why can't I get into the door? There we go. We're gonna smelt some, haven't even got to smelting the glass yet. Smelt some glass, finish our bee hut, our bee house, bee greenhouse thing, whatever we're gonna call it. Is this loud? No, it's not. Okay. And thought maybe we could, like, work on preparing our base for 1.20. I watched the video by Toy Cat. You guys should probably know who Toy Cat is. He's probably one of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers. And he was just listing all the stuff that you should probably do before 1.20 arrives. And for the most part, I think for my world would just be to get a bunch of netherite, which would be a lot of prep work to even get to that point. But at least it's something we can work towards. And of course, I re-enabled the creative mode thing for chat, so if you guys want to give me creative mode, speed up the process, that's back. But we're going to try to do this legit. As always. So what I need to do is I need to... I don't have enough torches around here. I think they were in my inventory when I downloaded the map from the server, and it got lost when that happened because my stuff gets erased when that happens, so... Can you make with charcoal, or is it only with coal? Oh, sweet. That'll work. Stack in 3. So I lost a lot of my stuff. I lost my epic diamond sword and my bow and like stacks of torches, and it sucks. But that was the price I paid for having Leon join me for that one stream. And I think for the most part I could probably get the stuff back, especially if chat keeps giving me loot crates in creative mode. I also lost my armor, except for my gold armor. I keep the gold armor for the nether, so I'm gonna have to get some new armor, but at the moment I'm not too worried about it when I'm at my base. Let's see. I think I need to go to the roof so I can get a good view of our base. Because we need something to do while the furnace is smelting. And I think now that we got the whole island covered in grass and we got flowers everywhere, I love it so much. I think the next step would to be put like lighting everywhere and maybe plant some decorative trees as well, because there's a blank spot here. There's blank spots there. Hi! How's it going? Your username sounds familiar, but I have ADHD brain, so sorry I don't completely remember, but it looks familiar. You just gotta remind me. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been streaming for like, I think 2 or more weeks, because I had some real life stuff to attend to. I'm not completely caught up, but I wasn't feeling like doing the hard physical work today, so I'm streaming instead. But other than that, I'm doing good. I was just doing like an overview of our island here and trying to figure out what we should do while I wait for some glass to smelt in the furnace. And I think I'm going to like put lighting around so I don't have to like worry about rushing home at sunset anymore. And also plant some trees. Oh, Max, hi! Yeah, I changed my name. I've never really liked using Ohana, because Ohana's like a thing I own, but I never liked, like, well, dyslexic brain. I never liked representing Ohana. Like, I didn't like being called Ohana, like, as an identity. Oh, that's cool. Susie's my mom's name, too, so kind of borrowed it. So that's kind of cool. We both have moms named Susie. Yeah. Susie's like my oldest username that I've been using for like 10-ish years now. And even though I had Ohana as my Twitch name, I always identified as Susie in my panels and in every username I played when I play games, like Minecraft. But I just kind of got tired of people just like referring me to Ohana. So I spelled Susie. Nice. I think that's the way my mom prefers it to be spelt too. I did the Y though to be different. Okay, so I got the torches. Let's just do this. So I'm gonna make a case of fence because I'm gonna also place lightning rods around. I've been playing on another Minecraft server like while I was away because I didn't want to like play on this map without streaming it, and I found out that lightning rods need to be at a certain height or they still cause damage when lightning hits them. And I didn't know this. And also, like he put, like, I swear, in the Minecraft live video, we watched Agnes just put it right on her roof like that. Apparently, it's a very rare chance, but if you put it on your roof, the lightning can still, like, go underneath, even if the roof is made of stone, and light stuff on fire underneath it. I didn't know this until it happened. And then I, like, looked it up on the Wikipedia. I was like, what the heck? Agnes did it! I've been using lightning rods wrong this entire time. I think it's the same distance as fire spread, which makes sense. But I'm gonna Google it again just to make sure. Let's see, Minecraft Wiki. And we're gonna go lightning rods. I think it was like the same distance as fire spread vertically. Yeah, it's like inflicts lightning damage on mobs within a 6 by 12 by 6 box centered. So it needs to be 12 from the ground in order to protect things. Probably more like 13 actually. 13 to protect things. I didn't make enough of case of fences, did I? But then how much does it protect? 128 blocks. I don't even think this island is 128 at all. Let's see. If we go to the farthest corner this way, which will be here. Oh, it probably is about... Yeah, this is probably like 100 blocks at least. So we should probably put a... Like, maybe on each corner of the island, we could put like one lightning rod. That would probably be more than efficient. I need scaffolding. And I'm gonna need more acacia wood. So we're gonna go over here and plant some acacia trees in our tree garden. So they can be growing while we make our lightning rods. Like that. I need to go grab my scaffolding. Like, I've just been throwing lightning rods all over the place. Like, see, I have them up there and on my roof and everything, and I probably have made way too many lightning rods. Like, I didn't know that it had a distance to it. I was just going off the Minecon video, but probably had a different mechanic when they were showing it off early. Alright. Oh, hey, look, I have more case of wood. I'll do that. We'll use up the rest of my fencing like that. Oh, that should be plenty. That away. Okay. Scaffolding. That's what I needed. Oh, yes. Get some glass going. Gonna need at least 2 stacks, probably 3 to finish the bee hut. I had to crowd everything over here. It makes it so inconvenient to get across the island. Okay. So we're gonna put this... 13 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Dang. I mean, it makes sense. Lightning rods to be tall, but... I've been doing it wrong this entire time. Oh, I forgot to plant flowers there. I'll have to do it when I get more bone meal. Okay. We're also gonna take the ones off the roof. I don't need them to, like, accidentally hurt the animals. Living on an island, the animals are kind of precious resources. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, we got one, and now it's sunset. Suppose we could take this time to place torches out, but I'm not ready for that. I want to use jungle wood because I think it matches the torch nicely, and kind of gives it like a tiki vibe, tiki torch vibe, which will go with the island nicely. Let me sleep. Just gonna sit here and spam this till it lets me sleep. There he goes. Oh, because I have people here that weren't here yesterday. I have a new Discord, so if you wanted to be a part of my Discord, where I'm gonna post like Twitch updates and life updates and whatever else that I want to tell you guys about, that's the one you gotta be in. I'm no longer using the Ohana Discord. Because we're not partnered. Well, like, I still own Ohana, but it's not, like, a space for my channel. Okay, let's see. I will need to put this where it won't be in the way. So, probably, like, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see if we can efficiently do it this way, so I don't have to count. Okay. Okay, this is annoying. Hey! Hold up. Stronghold. Ooh, red and gold. Thank you. Bruh. But thank you. What's in here? Apples! Just what I need. Oh, actually... Oh, shit! Gotta give me, like, a heads up! Oh, Dump everything in here. Gotta give me a heads up. I mostly brought that back because I want a netherite. Ooh, let's do a whole stack. Yes. Do that. I can finish this because it was being annoying. Hey! Ooh, and what if I give myself grass blocks? Okay, so we finished that. Oh, there's the rest of it. Okay. Thought I did like 13. Hang on, I'm missing like 2. There are 3. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I can give back my sword and shit that I lost when I moved the file over from the server I was playing on with Leon. I lost all my stuff. I had like a diamond sword, I had like a full iron set, I had like an enchanted bow, and I'm pretty sure I had like a stack of torches, but those are cheap enough to get. But these were like enchanted, so... Anvil. Thanks, chat. So I had an infinite bow, but because chat gave me creative mode, we'll make unbreaking as well. Oh, wait. There we go. Like that, and then we'll do that with the sword. I don't remember what other enchantments I had on the sword, but that'll work. What else did I get? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna redo this. I feel like counting's off, and now that I'm in creative mode, I don't have to deal with the scaffolding. It'd be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I learned recently, I was just telling chat this, that lightning rods have a radius, and they need to be 13 high to not damage anything underneath them. Like, even if it's on the roof, the lightning can, like, come underneath and set this on fire if there's fire spread, or attack your animal, like, kill your animals inside. I learned this on the other server I was playing on. So I've been using lightning rods, like, this entire time. I've been using them wrong. So that's what we're trying to fix right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. By placing lightning rods on all corners of my island, because they protect about a 128 radius. So I'm pretty sure if I do like all 4 corners, that should protect a majority of the island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like that. But then we can like be a little extra cautious and put one in the middle maybe, but I'm pretty sure this is not over 120. We're gonna put one on this one too. We can put it on the roof, actually. It's just a ugly house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And maybe we can go protect the village, too. Since I was just sticking them random places. If I even have them around. Okay, so the village is not even protected by lightning rods, which is kind of dumb on my part. Okay, so I'll put them on the fence here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna fly back and then exit creative mode. That was like the shortest, like, 5 minutes of my life. Okay. Emptying out my inventory, even though I could keep that if I wanted to. Survival mode. Thanks! Look at all the goodies I got. Okay. We'll actually put lightning rods on these now. I'm still gonna probably try to farm some netherite, but now I don't have to, thanks to chat. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing I learned. Is I've been using lightning rods wrong. And I gotta pass this information on, because I know I've been teaching everybody in my Minecraft server the same thing, that you can just stick it on your roof and you're good. No. 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 No, you're not. No. Dark, hi! I'm pretty sure you're like, God Slayers? I think you changed your name recently, right? Or am I thinking somebody else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why am I counting? Why am I counting? I don't need to count. I mean, you're kind of lucky I did even figure that out, because dyslexic ADHD brain, there was like a high chance of me not figuring that out. But hi, we are putting lightning rods around the island, and I'm telling chat about the things I learned recently. Oh, I left my tools behind the house. How am I? I'm doing good. It's nice to be streaming and playing Minecraft again, though I'm not all caught up on my stuff. I just didn't have the energy to do the, like, physical work today. So I'm doing Minecraft instead. Okay. Okay, here's my tool. Okay, we're good. I was streaming this yesterday, or last night, and we got really far. We finished putting grass everywhere, and we got flowers all over the island, and I love them so much. I should have gave myself sunflowers when chat gave me creative mode. Dang it. So now we're working on a bee greenhouse right there. I'm waiting for a furnace to smelt some glass, and while that's smelting, we are putting lightning rods and torches around the island finally. And I was telling chat about what I learned about lightning rods recently. Oh, shoot. Is this rain? Or are we gonna test out my lightning rod right now? Okay, it's just rain. Recently I learned that you can't just slap a lightning rod on top of a house and call it good. No, there's a radius to these things that I didn't know about, because I was misled by the really early preview of them. They need to be 13 blocks tall in order to not spread fire damage. Like, if you just slap it here and it strikes, there's a chance that the fire spread will burn this block here if it's flammable. And even if this is stone, it can go underneath and catch your wooden structure on fire, and or damage your mobs, your animals, you, whatever. I learned this. Oh, it got really... We're about to test my lightning rods right now. I didn't even finish putting them up. Oh, wait. Oh, it's 19. It's nighttime. It's not lightning. It's nighttime. I'm running away. I'm running. But I have a stone roof here, and I used to have a lightning rod up here, right? So this is not 12 underneath. This is like 3. So the lightning could strike it, and it could spread and catch this wooden wall on fire, catch this wooden floor on fire. If it could hit my bird, if it was like right underneath the lightning rod. So you gotta put these things at... There's like a distance of a 6 by 12 by 6 box area around the lightning rods that will be hit by the lightning or fire spread or whatever. So I'm just putting them at 13 high. There's a skeleton outside my house. 13 high, and that should probably be fine. Hey! I didn't even get hit once. Nice. And the lightning rods protect a 128 block area. And I don't think my island is even 128 across, but I'm putting lightning rods on all 4 corners anyways, and I think that should be good to protect the whole island. So put that there. Let's see. By the way, the reason I changed my name, the gods have been slayed. Darkness shall take over. The only hope is darkness now. Light is gone. Oh no! But I like the light. Dark is scary. That's when the monsters come out. Okay. So we got lightning rods on all 4 corners. I need to take that one off my roof, and we need to finish that one over there. You can have the light. Thank you! I don't like monsters. And they don't like me. The next thing we gotta do is, put more light around the island so I don't have to worry about running the bed all the time. Alright. Okay. We should be protected except for over there. Need to finish that one. So yeah, we're gonna... I think I'll go and finish that lightning rod, come back. We should have enough glass to make progress on our little bee greenhouse over there. And then we can continue decorating the island with decorative trees and lighting and stuff. Mostly just kind of like killing time until the update, but also eventually start like preparing for the update. I watched the video by IB Toy Cat. You guys should know him. He's kind of a popular YouTuber. And he lists like all the things that you should probably stock up on now before you update your worlds to 1.20. And mostly the thing that I probably have to worry about is the netherite, because I have plenty of bamboo and it's a small area. I don't think I need that much. And I'm also on top of 2 lust biomes, so I have tons of clay available to me underground. So I don't need to worry about stocking up on bamboo and clay, which is 2 of the things that he said that you wow, stutters. Should stock up on. But also he said that you should find diamonds, because they're going to get a little harder to find in 1.20. And also netherite's going to get a lot more expensive to upgrade your tools in 1.20, so he said you should find netherite and upgrade your tools now. Before 1.20 happens, if you plan on like playing the same map. Like I'm doing. How come I only have like 20 when I had like 30? Did I not grab it all from somewhere? I mean, it's cheap enough to make more, but... Chat, am I allowed to fly? Oh, I left it up there. I just jumped. Okay. Wow. Dyslexic brain. Or is that ADHD? It's one of those brains. There we go. Okay. So yeah, if you're planning on like keeping your worlds for 1.20, He says you should stock up on bamboo, clay, find diamonds, and collect netherite and upgrade your tools before the update. Because all that stuff's gonna get a little harder to get. I think I'm gonna put this stuff here, because we're gonna take it over to the village over there after I'm done. We also need to protect the village from lightning. Okay. Box here. Let's take our goodies that chat got us back in. All our apples and our netherite. Alright. I gave myself all that netherite, but I needed to make, like, diamond stuff with it before the update drops. So, should have grabbed the diamond as well. Hang on. Got a message on my phone that I need to look at. Okay, it was nothing. Y'all being weird. Anyways. Nuggets there. Grass block up there. The rest of this is all food and tools. Put that there. Excuse me, guys. Apples. Oh wait, this is carrots. Excuse me, kitty. Nice to have my armor back after I accidentally lost it. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of glass. I have a Arizona tea with me today. And I'm very much enjoying it. It's the peach tea, which is my favorite one. I don't drink it very often because I've found it has a tiny bit of caffeine in it. Because it's tea, obviously. I forgot the scaffolding. I can't really climb up there to put the glass down if I don't have scaffolding. Okay, let's see. I need the silk touch pickaxe. And the scaffolding. I could probably just put all that back there. I have to have my sword there. It's just, I can't use it if it's not there. Hang on. This is, like, there. I have to have these in a certain spot or I'm not going to be able to find them. So this is going to be our little bee house. It's like a greenhouse, but I'm going to put bees and flowers in here. And this will keep the bees safe from getting lost or killed. Because I noticed on the other server that I've been playing on is the bees are kind of dumb. And they'll fly into the ocean and then they take damage from the ocean and then eventually die. And when you only have like 2 or 3 bees, it's a little devastating when you lose one. So we're going to protect them by making them a little enclosure where they'll be safe. Why did that open up? That was weird. Yeah, the sun's going to set soon. That ding means I need to go to bed soon. But I just started working on the bee house. This actually might be enough glass to finish the house. Okay, we gotta run. Oh, we're gonna need a door. Gonna have to figure out a door for the bees. Oh, because I keep forgetting each time somebody that hasn't been around comes back. I have a new Discord. This is completely separate from the other one that I was advertising. This is exclusively just for my Twitch. The other one will no longer advertise my Twitch stuff. So if you want to like be up to date on stuff happening with my Twitch channel or when I go live and stuff, this is the place to be. I'll still like post when I go live in Ohana, but you won't like get like updates. Like if I need to cancel a stream or schedules or events and stuff like that. So if you want to know all that, you gotta join the new Discord. Shoot, I didn't mean to like fall completely off this. That worked. Hey, we finished the bee house. We just need to make it look pretty. Right now it just looks like a wall of glass. And we forgot the door. It's okay. So I'm gonna take these. And we're gonna try to make this look nice. Oops. I'm gonna need more stairs. Okay. So you make stairs like that. So if I cut this in half, if I do that. There. That's how I make sure I only do exactly half. Go like that. What? Did you get a horse on Star Stable? I don't know. It better not be another creative mode without a warning. This is exactly middle. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm eating Girl Scout cookies, bitch! Just kidding. I can only do that with her because she's my sister. In case people are like, whoa, man. Nah. That's just us. Did you get any of those, I'm sampling spree tag-alongs right now. That's it. Oh, yeah. Those are his favorite. I like the Samoas. Did you, try those new raspberry Thin Mint things that people went crazy for and started, like, selling on eBay and shit? I didn't have any Girl Scout cookies this year for obvious reasons, but I saw those on the interwebs. I did not. They weren't a selection I could even get. Oh, you gotta go to eBay for those. Just kidding. There we go. Here's our bee house. I guess we can make a jungle door. Just cause. There. Now all we need to do is get some flowers in here. And then we can start moving the bees. I have tags, thin mints, and samoas, or however it's spelled. I think that's spelled correctly. I approve of those flavors. We need to get more sticks, so we're gonna go break some bamboo. And also get some flowers. Of all the flowers we have on the island, it makes it feel like so tropical-y. Which is what I wanted. I wanted an island paradise. And I'm like really happy that we got like the whole island base set up before 1.20 happens, because once 1.20 drops, we could just like go exploring and look for new stuff. I might have to like expand the basement though, to hold more things though. Okay. So we got bamboo. So we have sticks. And then we can put the glass in here. We don't need the glass no more. I needed jungle fence. So I need jungle wood. And I left all the jungle wood up there. So I guess we'll go pick our sticks up there. And I also need stuff for campfires, so we're gonna take this. And I think we need to use coal for this. I don't think it lets me use charcoal. Oh, we can try right here. Okay, we can use charcoal. Sweet. So yeah, we'll just take a stack with us. And I have this silk touch axe, so I can move the campfires that I had here originally. Not the best use for a pickaxe, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't pick up the campfires without silk touch, and all I have is a silk touch pickaxe and a shovel, so neither one of them are be ideal. Alright. We need flowers, and I have these right here. We'll leave that there. I think I'll do... We have all these flowers, man. Yeah, we'll just plant a couple of everything. We'll leave some in here. So I have them in case I need them. Ooh, and the lilies. Love the lilies. Okay. Do we have any bone meal? No. Hang on. I need over here, which would be on this side. My bees. I'm forgetting the most important thing is the bees. Okay. I just love the flowers. Anyways, so we're gonna go in here. And I'm gonna improve this from what I did on the other server by digging a trench that the campfires will sit in, so I don't accidentally break my flowers each time I need to put the fire out. And then we're gonna put the dirt back here like this. Eventually this whole wall here will have beehives in it, probably. At least that's what I'm going for. Because you're gonna need a lot of wax if you want to make candles or waxed signs, waxed copper. So it's always good to have a nice supply of honey and beeswax. Let's see. Jungle. We just need like 4 fence posts. There we go. Like that. Okay, so this is gonna look really silly until I get like a whole row of beehives in here. I wonder if this will put out all of them. No. Okay. Now, before we place out the bees, we need to place out food for them. So they can have food, obviously. I'm just gonna... I know, the sun's setting. There we go. And then we can, place our bees. It'll look silly until we get more going. Okay. We can probably make more beehives, I think. Here you go, honey. I think we just need honey and wood? No. Let's see. Beehive. Okay, that's a beehive. We want the bee nest. Okay, we need more wood. I don't have enough wood. So we're gonna go down here. Let's see. Guess I can just use this acacia. Don't matter what color it is. Okay, it doesn't think I have the recipe, so we're gonna make the recipe and then it'll remember that the recipe exists. See? Sometimes this is not a perfect thing. Like, this whole thing's been around for how long? And it doesn't work all the time. You still have to, like, manually do the recipes for the first time sometimes. Because it won't remember that they even exist until you do them. Why do I keep going out this front door when the back door is quicker? My bees! Look at them. Oh, we got one. Hey! Bee baby. We're gonna put like that, and there we go. This one's gonna bug me, but I'd have to wait for the bees to, like, exit. And then I can break it. Let's see. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 campfires. Excuse me. There we go. I won't be able to go back in there now until they calm down. But now we can get them to go into the other beehives. Look how cute they are. They're so angry. We're gonna make more campfires. We need, like... How many campfires do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 campfires. Looks like the bees aren't angry anymore. Excuse me. There you go. Perfect. Now we just need to get more beeswax, and then we can make more hives. So now that we're done with this project, we can take these, put them away. All we need to leave like a bucket of water and some flint and a shear over there. This lumber. I have so many boxes of sand. Okay. So now we need the bucket that we'll permanently leave over there. So we'll make a new one. Make shears that we permanently leave there. And this flint and steel. So I'm gonna make a bucket. Shears. And here's a box. There. With our tools. And now we got a cute little bee house for them. I don't think we can work on like landscaping until I get more bone meal. And that's going to require my farm being mostly ready. And it doesn't look like it's completely ready yet. But we should probably go have a peek at it anyways. Put there. I guess I don't really need to carry around all these arrows with me now that I have like an infinite bow. I'm not even carrying a bow with me. Yeah, it looks like we could harvest some of it and get a good amount of bone meal out of it. I'm gonna probably have to make a room for the new plants that are coming in 1.20, don't we? So we're gonna have to like rehome these llamas. Either make a new spot for them or ditch them on that island over there. Or give them to the village. Maybe we'll give them to the village. I think that was my original intention anyways. They are like trader llamas, so maybe they should be over there. Potatoes. Oh wait, those are might be Hmm. I have to figure out what to do with these llamas. There's only like 4 of them. I'm racing the clock now. I didn't even bring my bow with me, so this will be interesting. Looks kind of nice at night, but I never get to see it at night. Okay, we're gonna run home now. Everything's pretty lit up, though. There's like some dark corners around, but for the most part, everything's pretty lit. You could use a light here by the tree, down there. Thanks to the bee house, this is mostly lit as well. Take a peek from up here. Yeah, okay, so we need light by the tree. We need light around this stretch. We need light around there, obviously. And probably underneath that whole thing as well. Oh, there's a skeleton. We got this. Okay, we're gonna go and compost all these because we need bone meal. And we're gonna throw out these potatoes. Is the skeleton still here? Can I kill him? No, he despawned. Darn. We got like 2 bees. And I think I'm gonna sacrifice these 2 flowers and we're gonna breed them. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Look at him. 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 I don't know if you're still here, Ashley. Look at how cute and little it is. I love him. Sorry, I got too excited about the baby. He's so little! What? The beast would be that size normally, though. Why are the bees so giant? I want to try something that I saw. I think it was like a YouTube video, but it could have been like a TikTok. I don't know. I don't really watch, like I don't use the app TikTok, but when stuff's posted on YouTube or whatever, I see it over there. So I want to take these flowers and take this bone meal. It's still going. Supposedly, well, obviously, but you can get more of the same type of flour if you just put that there and then you bone meal the flour. No? Oh, that must have been a bedrock thing. Why isn't that here? You can get more flowers by doing this, but he made like a whole flower patch appear. But it must have been a bedrock thing. We should have that. I'll have to get more flowers the old school way. Okay, so while that's going, we're gonna make some tiki torches with jungle fences. We're gonna need more than that. So let's take this jungle log, half it. This is still gonna make too many planks. Half it again. There we go. Make a fence. Probably not enough, actually. But that'll get us started. And then, we need lanterns. Do I have some in here? No, I don't think I've made lanterns much. So we're gonna have to take this. Oh, okay. So, a whole iron ingot makes one lantern. Dang, these are expensive. Gonna make 4. Okay. This'll work. And then, we can take these. And we can make chains. That's another thing that they said that you should probably make is chains, so you can make all those fancy new fences. But I don't see that being, like, too big of a deal. Because you can make them afterwards, too. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I still brought some oak with me. Okay. I need shears. Here's an old pair of shears. And I need some oak logs. Here you go, oak. Because we're gonna make this tree hold a lantern that will provide light. And maybe we'll do it right here. Yeah. Like that. Another tree is a source of light. And we'll do one right here as well. That's like more my style of playing, is turning trees into lighting. We needed light around here, but I want to also make a path. We might level this bit out so we can make a path, kinda. I might get rid of the well, because I don't like staring at the sandstone, and I can make like a fancy fountain instead. Somewhere else. And then we can move the sheep over. Then we can have a walkway up here. We're gonna have to put these lanterns away until we get more trees going. So yeah, let's work on moving the well. I'm gonna use some sand for it. Moving the well and the sheep. Which means I need that. We can make sticks out of that. Need jungle logs. Wait, what? Yeah, that should be good enough. Okay. Oh. It's done. We can use that. I'm gonna put that away. I don't want to accidentally use my fancy silk touch pickaxe. Where was I going? I was going to the sheep. Okay. So we're gonna use the sand. So we can get rid of the water source. Like that. This makes it a bit easier. And then we're gonna dig it up. And then we're gonna dismantle it. I never really found the location of this that useful because I have to like walk all the way down here to get water. I should have something up by the house, which is where the cool fountain idea comes from. No! My flowers! I accidentally hit them. I guess I needed to grab some dirt anyways. Okay. Sand away. Sandstone. I think I'll use some of the grass block because I don't want to wait for it to spread before I put the sheep there. I need to make a new tool. I think while we're down here, we're going to repair my sword. Okay. Finish digging up all the sand and sandstone. Oopsie. Okay. That. Then we have to pull this up. Now we need to get the sheep to come on that side so we can move the fence. And the best way to do that is to tempt them with food. We're just gonna take this bit of food. And we're gonna come over here and tempt all the sheep. Come over here. Of course, we're gonna walk back, so we're just gonna tempt them again. Get them to all come over in this side. And then we can come over here and do that. It's probably too much, but we can always move it now that we got them blocked off. Oh. This is probably gonna be the last of my shovel here. Oh nope, there's still life left in it. Okay, so we want to match this. We dig here. So this can come here. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, this can be moved over once we're done placing the road. Because we're gonna put jungle like this, and the fence can sit on top of the jungle. And we'll make it come this way. One, two, three. So it's gonna go this way, and we'll have to maybe even out this bit of ground right there. There goes the shovel. Carpet right there. Guys, you guys need to, like, stop crowding over there while I'm trying to fix your pen. Stay. There. I'm gonna put a gate here. There. We gotta remember to put the torches back. Sand. Sandstone. I think I have more shovels somewhere. Here we go. Decent work. I should probably grab more jungle wood. Here's that. And another stack of jungle. I can't sneak around that way anymore. That's fine. Maybe I'll make it climb up this way. I should have brought these. No, I don't have a crafting table up here anymore. I mean, I could make... I have so many of them around. Like, all I ever do is keep making them, instead of, like, using the ones that I have. Yes. Oh, cool. One stair. Brilliant. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this into planks. And then we can turn this into stairs. There we go. Goes up this way. Here's your creative warning. Oh shit! Why?
Mission start.
Bruh! Give Happy chest. I was like, why am I getting warned in my own chat? Why am I getting a warning from my mod? Okay, game mode, creative. And I'm just gonna, like, run over to here and finish the lightning rods that we're doing over at the town over here. I was so confused, and then it's all like, ready, start. I was like, oh shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I think I started one back here. Or I was going to start one back here. Yeah, right. Here's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we need one on the other side. So I'm gonna go from this point and just go right across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we put the lightning rods. So now this town should be protected from lightning. I'm torn between giving myself diamond armor or doing it legitly. I guess I'll use this to put torches down because it's way easier to do it in creative mode. Because I can see where I need light. So I need light here, so we're gonna go like that. 3. And then put one down here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put some regular torches out down there. 1, 2, 3. Put some torches down here. It doesn't need to look pretty because I'm not going to look back here too often. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't need to do that. 1, 2, 3. And then we need stuff under here. I forgot to put the lights back. And I forgot. I mean, I could just like do this, but this has been bugging me for a while. Do all this work in survival just to replace it in creative mode, even though I could have done it in survival if I really wanted to. Damn. And I still didn't give myself diamonds. Those 5 minutes definitely don't last long enough. Alright. Back to our project. I don't even remember what I was doing. I was making stuff, obviously. And I need the shovel. Okay. Just gonna roll with this. Okay, so we need this to go up this way. turn this way, so I really didn't need this corner here. And then this goes up like that. And this goes up here. There we go, that was weird. For some reason Twitch decided to disconnect me. I don't know why it does that. It seems to only do that when I'm streaming in the afternoons. So maybe it's just like a bandwidth thing. I don't know. Doesn't happen anytime else. I kind of wish that we got like an error message or something so we know why we got disconnected. Because like nothing else disconnected but Twitch. Like I was still online and everything. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, my shovel's gonna break, but will it break after, like before I finish digging? Probably. There it goes. But I brought us. Oh, I did bring it. It's over here. I just had to shove everything into this box. There we go. Now we got a nice little path up here. I'm tempted to make like another little entrance to my fence here, but probably not at the moment. Oh, we can give the bees these flowers that I harvested. There we go. More flowers. Ah, we got like 4 hives going. Nice. Okay. Okay. Take these torches and also this fence. Do like this nice little, like, fence. That's what it's called. The little fence right there. Yeah, whenever I get disconnected, it really confuses the bot. And there's not much I can do about it, really. I'm just gonna put torches like this, like every other Minecrafter does around their base. There. Doesn't seem so claustrophobic now. I kind of like it. What I want to do is also move the oxalots, but I'm not sure where to move them to. Like, I could put them here, but I don't think there's enough room before I hit the top of my aquarium. Yeah, because that's the aquarium right there. I can't put them in the aquarium because they'll eat my fish. And now the sun is setting, so we're gonna head back to the house, and then we're gonna see if we need to add more torches around. I think we did a pretty good job of putting torches around. Trying to think. Where can we put them? Maybe on the other side of the bee. We can make a really small pond for them. For the most part, I think we did pretty good with the lighting. I could add some lighting right there. There's a dark patch there. Dark patch there. But as we fill this stuff up with more... Oh, that's a big dark patch right there. Can't have this. This will definitely spawn in monsters. We can also use this and test. So this is a 6. That would definitely spawn a monster. This is a 7, so that's good. This is a 4. That's not good. This is a 5. Six. 6. Like, it's really hard to completely rid light of a big space like this. But the more you minimize it, the less chance there are for monsters to, like, spawn. Oh, this would be a perfect spot for a pond, though. Nice square pond. I'm not gonna even bother putting light there, because once you put the pond in, it'll be fine. Oh, and we'll put one right behind the plant there. What's this bit here? This is an 8 and a 9, so it's good. 7 is the minimum it can be before monsters start spawning on that particular block. So I'm looking... This is a 6 here, so we're going to add a torch there. We could also probably add it on the other side, and it'll work just fine. Yeah, see, this is a 10. Because we have a torch behind there, so that's good. And then this is a 5. That's no good, so we'll put a torch there. This is a 7, 7, 7, 8. 7. Okay, so we're good here. That's a 12. This is a 9. This is 8. 5. Okay. I'm gonna put a torch right there. Deal with that bit. What about right here? It looks pretty dark. This is a 9, 8, 9, 7, 6. Torch right there. Oh, 6. There we go. And then this bit looks pretty dark. Here's a 6, so I'm gonna put a torch there. That's a 7. It's fine. Down here could use some light. Oh, shit! Oh! Bruh! Did I not get it? Ah! Fuck! It's a child with a trident! Die! Oh, that was scary, man. We need more lights down there. Oh, wasn't expecting a child. The child's make it more terrifying. Get out of here. Oh, goodness. Hang on, I need to do my own clip. This is probably gonna be too late, but I can find it later. Ah. Next thing is we need to get sea pickles next time I get creative mode, or I farm them. That was intense. Hard to see where I'm going with all this text on my screen. Okay. I think we put enough torches around. I need to get some sea pickles now. Man, that was, like, intense. But it's nice to be able to, like, do stuff at night now and not worry about creepers spawning. Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna take a quick break. Run an ad while I'm away, and when we come back, I'll play some more Minecraft for like another, I don't know, 2 hours or something. 2 hours is hour and a half, an hour and a half, 2 hours kind of thing. So I'll be right back. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Gotta check like all these notifications because I got like disconnected, reconnected, and I have them everywhere now. Should have done that while I was at. Oh wait, but I didn't see him. Okay. We're going to work on the new oxalate pond. That's right. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna put her like right beside here. We're gonna even or level this out. I'm digging this entire layer out of here. I brought some sand with me. Not sand, dirt. That's okay. I'm gonna probably have plenty once we dig this out. Okay, this is a good sized pond. And then we'll make it a little deeper. Even though they just kind of like the go in circles. Kinda like that. I might make this whole edge like this. Yeah. I think I'm gonna need more dirt. Then we can get rid of this annoyance. Okay. Gonna replace all this sand with dirt. Again, I'm tired of looking at sand. That. And hopefully the sub will last enough for me to dig up the floor. Dang it.
New subscriber!
Carl! Hi! Thanks for the sub. Hi. I'm gonna do that for you. And this. I love my little heart hands. My shovel just broke and I'm kind of stuck in a hole anyway, so I'm punching the sand. Things you'd only say in Minecraft. But once I'm out of this hole, I'll show you what we did. I know, right? It's a little bit slower, but still works. So currently I'm working on building a bigger pond for my oxalots because I'm tired of them being in the way. Alright. We're free! We did a lot of work around here. Dang. Let me go to the top of my house and I can show you, well, like, in better detail what we did. Who left my gate open? Probably me. Climbing up here is like the best way to show off what I did. Okay. So, yesterday I came in here and we finished putting grass all over the island, which I love. I love seeing the grass. I got so tired of seeing sand everywhere. So we got grass. And then we added flowers everywhere. I love walking around and seeing all the flowers now. It's like so tropically. And then we built a bee house so I can farm beeswax. We're going to need a lot of that in the future probably. And then I was building an oxalot farm, not farm, pond right beside it. So we can move the oxalots over there and they're out of the way. And then, let's see. We got rid of the well that was here because I never used it. It was kind of annoying. And then we moved the sheep over so we can have like this nice little path that goes up there. Look at the flowers though. I love this. I know I always go overboard with flowers, but I love the flowers. I love my wall of flowers. This is like, makes me happy. I love my wall of flowers. Here we got our cute little bees. I love them so much. We have so much honey now, too. I'll go back to them soon. So now we need to put water in here so we can finish our pond. So I grabbed more buckets, but it's okay. Just, put it there. Oopsie. I wanted to get in the middle right there. Why is doing water so annoying, though? Oh. There we go. Come on. Hey! Now I gotta try to get it to do the thing. Oh, it's not gonna spread because... Oh, this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? It's like filling a swimming pool in real life, but instead you don't just drop a hose in it and just walk away. Wow, my speech is like horrible today. Okay. Whatever. We need to get another jungle log and some fence, and then we can move the oxalots over. Always get stuck in the door. Why do I just feel you laughing at me right now? Alright. Fence. That's what I came in here for. I need a fence. Hopefully this is enough fence. I also need a gate. That chime means it's time for bed. Alright. Why can't I sleep? Thank you. Let's see. I have 5 buckets and 5 oxalots, so. Catching them isn't very easy. Come here, you little troublemaker. Alright. Live over here. I shouldn't have put that dirt away just yet. There you go. We could probably steal a couple. Okay, we're not stealing the dirt. We're gonna steal the sand. Steal the sand. Come back here. Put those there. Now I gotta put torches around. This will keep monsters from bothering my oxalots or me. Especially me. I don't like being bothered. Okay. Pretty this up by putting some grass on the floor. Alright. Let's release the oxalots. Enjoy a bigger pond. Love them. Okay. Now we can get rid of that one. That one was so annoying there. Made it so difficult to get across my island. You know how happy I am to get rid of this. There. Did they give the lily pads a new sound when you break them? I don't remember them sounding like that. Of course, it's been a while since I used a lily pad. Usually, I'm using, trapdoors. Okay. Let's see. Sand, lumber, my fencing. I'm sorry if y'all hear the TV. My dad's watching it like extra loud. There's not much I can do about it. Okay. I need one of my many stacks of sand. You can't hear it? Okay. I'm pretty sure I have the mic set where it doesn't pick it up, but I can't tell when he makes it extra loud. Okay. I'm gonna fill this bottom bit here with sand, and then I want the top to be grass. So we're gonna do a mix of dirt and grass blocks so it'll spread. This is a pretty even square, actually. 2, 1, 2. Perfect. The more grass blocks I can put around here, the quicker it'll spread. There. Now I want to get more of these azalea bushes, and we'll make this all pretty. I'm not sure if I have any left over. I might have to farm more trees. This basement is so backwards to how I usually build, and I always get lost. But I'm too lazy to reorganize it. Don't need this box because I gave it to myself with creative mode. Essentially. So, got rid of it. Okay, so I don't have any extra azalea leaves, so we're gonna have to farm it. I think I got all this bone meal. Crafting table. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the TV now. Someday I can, like, move out. But not this year. Where's my shears? Here they are. Okay, we got shears. We got bone meal. We just need to go over here to our tree farm. Hey, look at these acacia trees grew. You don't really need them now. Oh, I forgot the scaffolding. Dang it. Lumber. That's right. ADHD brain is... I come in here and I forget what I'm doing. Still not exactly sure what I'm doing. Scaffolding. I started watching me play Minecraft. This is 90% of me, like, walking somewhere and forgetting something or forgetting what I'm doing. I love this bit right here. Like, I walk up here and there's just roses and bamboo and even the vines from this jungle tree. It just makes it feel so tropically. I love it. I like how I got these scaffolding here instead of putting like a gate there. Got 8 flowering bushes right there. Okay. And this is how I get my pretty azalea bushes. Oh, because I think there's people in here that weren't here yesterday or were here earlier, but I have a new Discord just for my Twitch channel. This is completely separate from the Ohana Discord, and it's where I'm going to be posting all of my Twitch related stuff from now on. I'll still like post when I'm going live to Ohana, but if you guys want to like be up to date on like, wow, I'm stuck in here. Unlike my Twitch schedule or stream cancellations or even like what I'm using donated money for and stuff, you'll have to join this new Discord. And I'll post it in chat right here. But you can also find it like in my panels, and I think I even posted it in Ohana itself. And if you're a subscriber, you should definitely join it so you got access to all those fancy emotes and the subscriber only channel and all that good stuff. Probably going to be using the subscriber only channel a lot. Mostly because I just feel more comfortable sharing stuff in that Discord than I was in the Ohana Discord. Because I always felt like I was bothering people, or I didn't feel like comfortable enough to talk about stuff that happened on stream in the Ohana Discord. And it's just nice having my own space for my Discord now. I don't have to like censor myself or anything. So I'm gonna be probably using it a lot, especially this summer when my friends come to visit. And to post like subscriber only updates and things like that. Yeah, I'm like hyper focusing now. Is that a azalea tree? Oh, that's there, mine. There. Okay. Did any fall back here? No. Okay. So how many do I have now? I have almost a stack. So we're going to go to this last spot right here. Oh, I lost that oak tree. Oh well. Ooh, this is a big one. We're gonna have to actually use the scaffolding. This is a big tree. I don't see any more flowers in it. Okay. That was it. Has to be plenty. We have like a stack and then some. So we'll put that away. Okay. Landscape some more, make this more fancy, tropically. I'm gonna do this bit here. And this bit here. Because this originally this design that I got off the Google's was supposed to be lined with bushes like this. There's a good use for these plain ones. Because I'm too lazy to go back to get dirt. I don't even know if this looks good, but whatever. Kinda looks nice. It definitely need to, like, fix it up a little bit. Would look better if I had, dirt. Anyways, let's get some flowers over here. And to do that, we need to get some bone meal and stuff. Compost those. Let me get the dirt in here. Oh no, I don't want that. I want regular dirt. Thank you. Probably gonna need a shovel. I broke my shovel. Broke most of my tools actually. Okay. Over here. Dig that up. Piece of dirt there. One, two, and I feel like I'm using these roses too much, but at the same time, I kind of like my favorite, so whatever. It's my base. I'm gonna use what I want. Perfect. Now there's like a little corner back here. Oh. So mean to the chickens. Random text messages from people. Anyways. Oh. It's raining. As long as it's just raining. Yeah, we got a azalea bush from that. shears in here. Perfect. Okay. I wanted to move this down like this. Gonna need to farm more trees. I need more jungle. I need more of everything. Maybe we could put flowers back here. This looks cute with flowers. I'm gonna put these ones back here. I don't use them enough. And I think they go nicely with the azalea. Why is this here? I don't want that. Okay. So I need to grab more jungle and farm some more azalea trees. Why aren't my torches here? I swear when I like downloaded this map out of the server I had it loaded on for when Leon and I were playing, half my torches went missing for some reason. Okay. I think I got all the flowers out of here. Okay. I know this is like abusing these shears, but I don't know. It's faster. I think next time somebody gives me creative mode, I might make unbreaking shears. Just kidding. I don't even know if they're still here. Okay, let's see. One more tree. One more tree should give us a good amount. Oh, good. This tree is nice and short, like me. And I can reach most of it. Pretty much reached all of it. Did I break a... Oh, I broke a flower. Damn it. How do I have... I guess I just have leftover roses. I don't think I broke more than one rose. Okay. Okay, we almost got a stack of these, so this would be good. I forgot to grab the jungle woods. And I guess I need to recycle my axe. I think it's time to put that. Okay. Put that in there. Lumber. Okay, jungle wood. Here we go. Wait, I need to make a new axe. I'm not gonna get very far. Okay. Perfect. And then, right here-ish. That's good. I want to make like a little wooden kind of deck thing right here. Lion! Hi! Yay! Look, my bees got a house now. I love them. Hi. Look at him. Look at him. He's happy. Oh. And give you that, and give you that, and then... There's a baby! Look at the baby! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Look how small he is! I love him. I love them so much. They should always be that size, though. Look at the baby. Okay, bye. I love you. Yes, all the bee babies. Okay. gonna move this tiki torch back. Right there. There. I might actually make this double tall. Yes. Double tall. I'm slightly cheating today. You're cheating? How could you? Just kidding. I like this. I love our island. I love all the trees and the plants and the flowers. I don't even have any trees. That's gonna be the next thing I do. I'm having chicken. Okay. Chicken's okay. Chicken pot pie? I can see why it's slightly cheating. Because it's a pot pie. But it's chicken. Yeah, I've been working on it. Look, we got flowers everywhere. And I made this new pathway up here so you can get to the bees. And then we moved the oxalots to a bigger pond over here so they're out of the way. And then the sheep got moved over. And this is where the oxalots were. But I just put flowers here so now I can just go across my island. So much easier now that the oxalots aren't there. And then we put lights everywhere so the monsters don't usually spawn. They still spawn because it's hard to get rid of all the light. Or all the darkness. Next I want to do is figure out how to move the llamas down here. I want to move the llamas because I want to get ready for 1.20 when they introduce the new plants. I want to put the plants there. So the llamas gotta move somewhere else. And I'm thinking I might give them to the village that we built because I don't need 4 wandering trader llamas. And then I'm gonna build a fountain up here at my garden as my water source. And yeah, we're just kind of like decorating and getting ready for 1.20. Just not Jerry. Jerry's still alive. He got married to somebody. I think we called her Jessica. And they had like 10 children. Like, no joke. 10 or 12 children. I guess he was lonely. Yeah. Plant. Oh, that's not a plant. Okay, hang on. We'll go visit them because I need to scope out a place to put the llamas anyways. So we're gonna take the sticks. Yeah, we'll leave the shears here. Hope his murdering days are behind him. Just don't buy the soup. That's all I can tell you. Don't buy the soup. Hold up. ADHD brain is just me going back and forth because I forgot stuff. I knew I had some. Okay, we got that. Honestly, we could just use the spruce. We use the spruce. We're gonna use the spruce. Put all that away. Spruce. We'll make 3 gates. Okay, let's go. Let's go visit the town. I don't know if we ever named it. It's just the town. Jerry's village. Ooh, sea pickles. Okay. Probably gonna just put the llamas down here, but they'll come up here. And here's Jerry's village. That's Philip, his son. Like, all the named villagers are like his. Here's Jerry! There's Jerry! How come I heard Seinfeld theme in my head? Oh, goodness. Jerry, why are you leaving the door open? Let's see, we got Philip. Oh, and Karen. That's the villager that caused all the problems on my stream. Let's see, and then we got Nancy and Godfrey. And, oh, his wife, Jessica. There's a lot of cats everywhere. I hear them over there. Look at all the kitties! Peace. You guys are leaving the doors open. I know there's more, unless they died. Probably, because you guys keep leaving doors open. Philip. Well, that's probably it. I thought there was more, but that's probably it. They haven't made any more villagers, so I don't know if... I think we have plenty of beds, but whatever. Yay! Oh, I think we got one in here. Here you go, Richard! I knew we were missing somebody. Here's Richard. Retire, Jerry. I can't retire him. Kitty! We don't have anybody doing the brewing stand yet. Or any of these areas. Yeah, so here's the village and all its inhabitants that are offspring of Jerry's. I think I'm gonna make this be the spot where we store all those extra llamas. They can be the town's llamas that they use for trading. There we go. It's a very sandy stream now. I've been trying to get rid of all the sand. We just spent, like, months getting rid of the sand on my island. There. Trying to keep everything out of there. So you have to have that weird spot right there. I hate sand. Why? Why do you hate the sand? You love it so much that you wear it home every time you visit me. Oh, get out of here. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and you've trained me to know what that is. Is that Star Wars or Sonic? I don't know. I don't know these things. What? Oh, goodness. I can tell you're a little bit behind. Well, blame your store's internet. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these boats. So when we move the llamas, they don't go in them. Do I have anything in here? Worthless. Fixed. And it's gonna crash. Why would your store internet crash? There. Put the boats there. Okay, so we got 4 llamas we need to move. It's really bad. Oh, I think it's just because it's really bad internet. Not every really bad internet means it's gonna crash. It just means it's bad internet. Wait, this goes down here. There we go. Okay, we need to get some lead rope so we can move the llamas. Alright. If we grab one, the rest will follow. But they won't follow in the water. So we gotta lead all 4 of them. There you go. And then we can drag them across the water. Apparently you can't do this in Bedrock because the lead ropes just break. But I never had that problem in Java, so I'm gonna roll with it. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. The llamas will probably try to drive it. There we go. Now I have no more llamas on my island. I love how my island looks from here, though. Never get to see it at night. I love it. I think we need to add more trees, but I can't decide what kind of trees I want to put on the island. Like, do I just do basic giant oak trees, or do I do azalea trees? Do I do jungle trees? I'm not doing spruce though, because I still want to do like tropically island vibes. I don't know. Okay. think I'm gonna work on my fountain for now because I have no idea what I want to do with the trees yet. Sweet! I still have andesite. Ooh, and I have more andesite. Ooh, and stone. Perfect. Oh, yes. I have, like, everything I want. Okay. Just need to find a good spot for it. It's gonna probably be right here. I think I have plenty of room for it right here. Oh, but it's not. I'm gonna have to make it bigger. It's gonna make the middle bit look really weird, though. We might have to move the fire pit. I was gonna say Leon's fire pit, but he can't play with me anymore, so it's not his. It's mine. It's my fire pit. Okay. Shoot. I'm stuck in the hole. Okay. Okay, I knew it fell into my basement, but I didn't think right there. Alright. Gonna have to cover that up. Okay. I need a bit of sandstone and a bit of dirt. I think I would learn to just leave dirt in my pocket. Okay, dirt. I mean sandstone. And now some dirt. Like, none of this is good for a fountain. Because I can't get a perfect, like, it used to be like divided by 3 or 5. Oh, back here? Okay, we're gonna have to take it away my alarm. It's gonna break it, isn't it? Okay. Put the fountain here. Well, we could have just moved it back, though, because I'm not going to be able to access this bit anyways. Okay. Dang it! End of sight. I'm not even sure I like the fountain there. Definitely not what I had in mind when I thought I was going to make a fountain. Maybe before I put the water in, I will try a different design. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. I guess this might look okay. Definitely not what I was thinking. But I think I like it better than that one. This feels too crowded over there. Jennifer, hi! Hi, Kren. I have no idea what I'm doing. Stream's going okay. Kind of a quiet stream. But we made a lot of progress. Trying to figure out this fountain, but I'm not exactly happy with it. But I guess it'll do. Oh, shh. Ah! I'm gonna go down here and do it. What is that, the Bastion Bridge? Hey, I could use a lodestone, thanks. Let's see. Sand. Grab one of these here. Gotta fix the hole in my ceiling. Yeah, pretty much. And then we must sleep. Especially since I'm out of my tea. But that's okay. I have water. Water's better for you anyways. Okay. So... I'm gonna put that there. I don't even like it there. Hang on. I'm gonna put another. There. Okay. This is a weird looking fountain, but it's what I got. Oh, thanks, Karen. I don't really like it, but I've made better. I'm gonna take our loot, put it away. I'm gonna put that in the nether. Put our gold in there. Okay. Let's put some water in our fountain. No, wait, I don't like that. We're gonna go from here. This should probably be taller. But that's our fountain. Definitely not the way I would like to have made it. But it is what it is. I'm not really sure we need our chime anymore. I'm gonna put the stuff away for it. Let's see. Put that away. And redstone, gold. Note block. All the stone away. Oh, sure. Oh, the chest came from you. That's right. I was like, where'd the chest come from? Ooh, leather. Nice. All these buckets away. I have too many buckets of water, though. There. Okay. So now we need to probably start landscaping, but I haven't decided what trees I want to use. I'll go over here and check on the bees. I haven't decided if I want to use jungle trees, giant oak trees, or azalea trees for my landscaping. Look at all my bees. I love them. So we're going to come over here and very carefully... Oh. Sorry. Pardon me. Okay, thank you. Bye. I like how I made that walkway, but it just goes through the flowers. Anyways. Suppose I can do like a mixture of trees, maybe. Grab this. Oak trees. And the jungle trees. Also gonna need some dirt. Glass. Get the giant oak trees. I keep saying this, but do you think I'd learn to just leave a stack of dirt in my pocket? And extra oak and jungle logs. Oh, and the glass. Glass is very important if you want. Do I not have... What did I do with that glass? I mean, I have the tinted glass. It don't matter what kind of glass it is. Is it back here? I know I didn't use the glass up. I must have put it somewhere where it's not supposed to be if it's not here. Am I blind? Huh. Weird. Guess I'm using the stained glass. Doesn't really matter what color the glass is. Okay. So we're gonna start here in our garden. Put that there. So what I'm doing is azalea trees tend to be a really short tree, and I want them to be kind of tall. So I'm gonna make them be taller by making a little pillar out of dirt, and then we'll put the azalea tree on top. We'll bone meal it like that. Of course, it ended up going the wrong direction. I don't want it in that direction, so we're gonna pop it down. And try again. It also faced that way. It's kind of finicky what way it faces. want this gone. Okay. Okay. I mean, that'll work. It's still facing that direction, but whatever. So now that we got our taller azalea tree, we're gonna get rid of this dirt here, and then we're gonna replace it with a log, and now it just looks like one tall tree. And we want to do that with the rest of them. Which means probably fighting with it to go in the direction I want. I don't want it that direction. Ideally, I want them facing that direction. Oh, now it merged with that tree. Which means it left these bits. See how annoying trees are? And now it's facing that way. And they're so close together that it's kind of like making that tree look weird every time I grow one. There we go. Kind of facing this way. I need to go grab all these. I'm not gonna waste those. Okay. Now we need to do this last one. Seems to be random what way it goes. I thought I could influence it by the direction I'm standing, but I think it's just random. There we go. So now we'll get rid of the dirt. Replace it with oak log. And now we got some trees in our yard. Not really sure I care for the shape, but whatever. Time for bed. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the oak trees. Getting a giant oak tree can be almost as tedious as the azalea trees. So we're gonna pick a spot. I like to use the dirt again, just so I know where I wanna go. Kinda. So to force it to be a giant oak tree, we make like a little 2x2 tower of glass about this high, like that. It's gotta be on the corner. It's gotta be 2 full glass pieces, and it's gotta be 1 block taller than the sapling tree, because what's gonna happen is when you try to bone meal it, it's gonna force it to try to grow taller than this glass that's blocking it. If you go down here, it's gonna prevent the tree from growing at all. If you go too much taller, it's just gonna prevent the tree from growing tall. So this is the sweet spot, and it has to be glass. Glass blocks. There we go. I mean, sometimes you get these trees too. But you can see it grew exactly above the grass. Or the glass. So we're just gonna cut it down and try again. Wait, how am I out of bone meal? I had like stacks of bone meal. You could also like leave it like that, and I think it'll grow on its own. But I think it also needs the bone meal. I swear I had like stacks of bone meal. Did I put it back in here? Oh, wow. Eight bone meals. We're not gonna get very far with our trees, are we? Okay. So we're gonna have to go and farm some more bone meal before we can continue. I guess I used it up with the flowers, but I swear I had like a stack of and a half of bone meal. Hey! Sorry, my dad's got the TV on really loud in the background, and sometimes I get, like, distracted by it and I'm, like, listening to it. Even though I know I should be ignoring it. But anyways, we're gonna harvest all our crops so we can use them to make more bone meal. Cool armor? I'm not even sure I'm wearing armor. It's just iron armor. Just wait until the update hits 1.20. I feel like, because I've been doing this so long, I feel like it's probably gonna drop in June, unless they have like some major bug or something. But then we get customizable armor, and that'll be pretty cool. Then you can have cool armor. With my luck, I'd get armor made of aluminum foil. That's not... I wish we had, like, copper armor. Then that would be, like, the aluminum foil armor of Minecraft. Yeah! I did a whole stream about it, like, last month. When we, looked at the snapshot stuff. I think I have, clips of it on my YouTube channel, because I clipped it all out. I made individual videos of it. We're getting customizable armor. We're getting, the cherry trees, obviously, and the related cherry woods. We're getting camels and pottery. And, some more plants related to the sniffer, which we're also getting. Did you get my message on the Discord? On Discord, there you go. That's the word. Because I sent you an inbox. I wanted to make sure you knew how to connect Twitch to your Discord so you have access to the subscriber-only stuff. But I can't really give it to you. It's automatically done through Twitch and Discord. But if you do that, you get access to the Twitch emotes. You can use the Twitch emotes anywhere on Discord if you have Nitro. Or you can use them in my channel exclusively. And, subscriber-only channel too, where I'm gonna probably be posting, like, subscriber-only stuff. You don't have to do it right now, but I left you a little article on how to do it. It's super easy. And then that way you automatically have access not only to my subscriber-only content, but anybody else that you subscribe and are also in their Discord. It's really handy to have if you are a subscriber to anybody on Twitch and you also hang out in the Discord. It's definitely recommended to do that. Because you never know what kind of exclusive goodies people have set up for their community in their Discords. I plan on using my subscriber only channel to, like, probably talk about, like, That's what I'm using like the subscriber money for, like posting pictures of the stuff I'm buying currently. I swear I wanted that for something, but I can't remember. I guess I can give me a second. Give me a second to run back. At least you give me a heads up. Because I rarely get a heads up, and I need to, like, empty out my inventory before I get it. I don't remember exactly what I wanted it for, but, yes, I would like creative mode.
Mission start.
Hey! Game mode. Creative. I can fly again! Okay, first I'm gonna get bone meal. It'll probably give me a whole stack of it. I could give myself a whole stack of diamonds, but I'm just gonna give myself tools. Because I feel like that's less cheaty. And I keep going back and forth on whether I want to do this or not. But every time I don't do it, I'm like, damn, I didn't do it. I don't want to wear it, because I might accidentally delete it. Let's see what else. Sea lanterns. I conduit. Stuff that I can't have. Oh yeah, I wanted, several unbreaking books. That'll be good enough. Sweet! Okay. We're gonna go through and use this to put flowers on the island. Oh, shoot. Probably should just use it for the tree. There you go. A horrible tree. I have to go out of survive or creative mode to break the tree, just to go back in creative mode. There we go. There's my giant oak tree. That's pretty big, actually. Okay. Just gonna leave that. Without the glass. Obviously. Go! There we go. Well, that's a cute, short little jungle tree. Can't believe that little torch is what's stopping it. I'm not gonna put too many of these out because I did want to, like, use this part of the island for my gardens. But I can't. It looks so cute. I don't remember what else I wanted, and it's gonna bug me. I don't know if this is gonna grow. No. Okay. We only put a very few amount of trees out, but it already looks so cool. It's probably not gonna grow because of this. No. Would have looked good there. Dang it! Okay. Game mode. Survival. I'm gonna get rid of this. I know I can keep it, but I don't want it. Hey, you found the touch grass. I'm gonna put all this in here. I wanted all this for the update. I could have done a lot more, but I couldn't figure out what to do. It took me a bit. Oh man, I should have done the sea pickles. See? Now I remember what I wanted. No, sea pickles. All this here. Signs. Okay. At least I got some bone meal out of it. I did get all my trees planted. I don't think I need to put any more trees around. I think that was like the perfect amount of trees for the area at the moment. Grenade for you. No, I forgot my potatoes. Okay. And I should have given myself more flowers too. Okay. Just planting like a couple trees really improves the island. I love this. We could have done more down here too. I mean, we can still do that in survival. Okay, we're gonna put those there. Hey, Mary! How's it going? We got pretty far with our island. I'm pretty happy with it. I feel like we're finally ready for the update to drop next month. That's just me guesstimating that it'll be next month. I just woke up from a nap. I'm great. That's cool. I feel like I don't have anything in my pockets because I put it away. Okay. Let me go grab stuff. So that goes away. I need everything in this box. But we also get rid of the box. Okay. We're all good now. I'm gonna put that away, that away. I don't need the rooted dirt. Grab this. Make some more beehives. Can you mix and match wood? Let's do... Wait, I don't think I have oak trees. That's the one thing I don't. We're gonna use this one then. We're working on a little bee farm, kind of like on the side, while we kind of landscape the island. Just like, dang, my dyslexia. Like little projects. I'm doing like a bunch of little projects because we have to wait for like bone meal to compost and stuff. So we do one thing until we have to stop and wait, and then we work on another thing. Oh dang, we have an extra house. And that's just fine. Yeah, I know. I had people talk about that, and I had to make a statement in my channel. I feel like I've been playing on Stormy Pear for so many years that I've never actually seen any hackers like that. I feel like they're mostly on the more populated servers. And even then, I play so late at night, nobody's online anyways. But I also learned that if you, like, get your horse, like, turned into a car, you can just, like, relog. And it should fix it almost immediately before you get reported or anything. Those are my thoughts after reading. Like, I'm not gonna let the little trolls keep me from playing the game. Yeah, see, this is why people are doing it. They're doing it so it scares people, and I'm not gonna let them scare me from playing the game. I read it, I read how to fix it, I read the risks. I know that Stormy Pear is a safe server. I've never seen anybody really cheat on there, not even with the races very much. And I know if I play when there's not a lot of people online, least likely to actually have it happen to me. And if I avoid the populated areas. Because most of the time, they're just trolls trying to freak out the young players, the new players, and also the old players. Because they're like, what the fuck? And then they ban people or whatever. They just want a reaction. That's all it is. They want a reaction. And they're not getting a reaction. But I also know that Star Stable is going to take... Why is there a chicken? Why is one of my chickens out there? Hold up. Doesn't even make sense. How did it escape? I never even had chickens roaming. Where are you going, chicken? He's going. He's going, man. Come here. Like, I don't even... He doesn't even want to come. Like, I don't even know. Are you, like, from a zombie rider? Like a chicken jockey? Are you chicken from a chicken jockey? Because I don't think you're one of my chickens. But the only way to find out if he's a chicken jockey chicken is to see if he despawns after a while. Because chicken jockey chickens, even if you try to tame them, they won't stay. They'll despawn because they're technically a different chicken related to zombies. So if we take him and we just tie him right there and see how long he stays, then we'll know if he's a legit chicken or a chicken jockey. He only cost a buck. Goodness. We're gonna continue putting trees around our island. We're doing a mix of azalea, oak trees, and jungle trees to try to get that tropical-y vibe. Can't wait to have the cherry blossom trees, so I'm gonna probably put them up by my house instead of those azalea trees. We're gonna put this here. Hey! Ooh, wow. That grew around. I didn't know it could do that. It just like made a perfect like hole just for the lightning rod. Didn't know that was gonna be a thing. I don't know if these one's gonna grow. Might be too close to the other trees. Yes, too close to the other trees. We could try... Oops. We could try here. And get rid of this torch, because apparently torches keep them from growing. Nope. Okay. So we're not gonna get a jungle tree here. And that's just fine. I like my jungle trees there. And I like there. Looks great. I like it. And I think for the most part, we are ready. I mean, I could plant some more trees. We are ready for 1.20. Some more trees here. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be too close to the tree there. We got all our farms ready. Thanks to chat, we have diamond stuff and netherite. So we're very prepared for 1.20. This might be too close. Hey! Oh, you know what? I want to put a oak tree. I don't have oak saplings though. I love this. We got so far. Even when I took like a couple weeks off of this map, we got so far. And I feel like we're ready for 1.20 now. We're gonna have to like figure out other things to keep ourselves occupied until 1.20 drops. And I think my next thing, it won't be this stream because I'm running out of time, but next thing is I want to probably work on the nether end of the map. Because every time I try to explore, I get lost. It's because the portal spawns at a very weird thing. Weird spot. Hey, I called it! Look, the chicken's gone, and all we have is a lead. So that was a chicken jockey chicken. And he disappeared because it became another day. They only last for like a day or something. I want to put a flower on my armor. That's not exactly how the new armor works. I mean, I could spend the last couple minutes of my stream showing you. I just need to go grab the save file because I had emptied my save file folder and moved all the saves into a external hard drive. So it got too overcrowded. Let's see. Let me look. I also have to restart Minecraft and load it in the snapshot. So give me a minute. This will be a good way to end our stream. So let me load this into the latest snapshot. Anybody can do this. You can load your Minecraft into the latest snapshot and play around with stuff. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to load it in the snapshot so you can like give them feedback and they can see or find any bugs and stuff. Okay, let's see. I believe it's this one. So we're gonna take this save file folder and drop it into our Minecraft saves. There we go. Here we go. Here's the snapshot. I love, oh, the cherry tree panoramic. This goes so well with my overlay. Like, that's so perfect. That's, when I get money, this is the type of, like, overlay theme I want. I want, like, that, you know how when the sunset gets that certain color, it's kind of like pink? Like, the really dark, kind of pinkish, oranges, reddish color. That's what I want. I want, like, a sunset beach, but with that pink sunset. That's what I want. And that's what I'm gonna get as a custom when I have money next. Oh, this is the wrong thing. When the clouds are pink, that means it's going to be cold. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. Anyways. Let's see. Create a backup. I don't know why. It's just like an experimental world, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Whoa. So this is the flat world that I used when they... Hold up. Okay. So whenever they drop a snapshot with a lot of new stuff, I usually do a stream and we play around with the new stuff. So this is what this world is. And over here we got the customizable armors. And how they are customized is you have to find these trims and they're hidden all over the map in various places. There will probably be some at town for people to borrow at the library. But each of these smithing plates corresponds to a design. I don't remember what they all do, but these are all the designs you can get. I did silver and gold so it could kind of stand out a little bit, but you can have them in this color assortment based off of gems and metals and stuff. So it's pretty customizable to a point. Like there's some colors that you can't get, like pink doesn't exist because we don't have like a pink gem or anything. But I really like the emerald and the diamond trim. Also red looks good and purple. And then over here I did like purple on netherite to try to get that purple back. Here's a diamond on netherite. So yeah, you can do these. You can do trims on any metal armor. Leather can't be customized this way because leather can be dyed. Leather is already customizable. I believe they added a new trim, but I don't remember. But yeah, there's so many options because you have like all these patterns, but then you have all these colors, and you can do it in like iron, gold, diamond, netherite, armor too. So there's like so many you can do. You can really make them customizable. And then we get these new book sales that I'm really excited for because you can like grab a book out of the book sales, and it works with like enchanted books. It works with written books. I can't wait to put these in the library. Like, look right here. Please follow my channel. You can see how old this is and still advertising Ohana Plays. And then we got the sniffers. These guys are going to be a pain in the ass to farm. You got the camels. You got the cherry blossom trees that I can't wait to have in my yard. Oh, I love these so much. And then we got these really tropically looking plants. These torch flowers and these pitcher plants. I can't wait to have these all over my island. These will look so good on my island. I love these so much. Yeah, and you can ride the camels. As you can see, one of them's got a saddle on them. Oh, he's laying down. And then we got the new bamboo blocks, so you can make a little bamboo hut. And then, of course, the cherry blossom stuff. I love the little cherry blossom sapling because you can put them in this pot and it looks like a little bonsai. I love it. And then we got the decorative pottery. So you can collect shards kind of the same way as those things. And you can have customizable pottery. They can have a different pattern on all 4 sides. And these are all the different patterns. Let me just turn off my overlay and you can see them again. Yeah, look. Look at this dog. Look at this wolf one. Leon's gonna love the wolf one. I love the heart. The heart is like one of my favorites, especially the broken heart. And this is supposed to be the sniffer, but to me it just looks like a turtle, and I love it even more. Yeah. The only way they could make these better is if they would allow us to paint them with dyes. Like, that would be so cool. But I don't think they'll do that. Not in this update anyways. But Mojang, if you're listening to this later, please let me dye those. I would love to dye them. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, we got like bamboo rafts we can make too. And pink boats. You can go to their feedback website and you can suggest things to them, or if somebody's already suggested them, you can vote them up. I don't know if the idea to dye these are there, but I think a lot of people would like to do that anyway, so it's probably there. And also, there's a lot of people wanting different color variations for bamboo. Like, I would love to have like a dark green variant of the bamboo. Not dark green, dark brown. Like the hardened bamboo in Animal Crossing. That dark, deep brown bamboo. I'd love to have that in here. But also, I would love to have the green bamboo in all the other variants, like this mosaic floor and a green door and stuff. Bamboo raft racing. I mean, you could. And yeah. This is all the stuff coming in 1.20 that we know about. Remember, Mojang, this stream is sponsored by Switcheries. Yeah. I need to probably somehow get another affiliate link, but let's see. Where's my button? Here we go. We're sponsored by... Oh, wow. I need to move this over. There we go. There. Sponsored by... Let me do that again. Sponsored by Switcheries. They got a lot of cool stuff. If you use the affiliate link Ohana Plays 10, you get 10% off. I need to somehow switch that to a different affiliate coupon, but that one will work. Okay, I think... What time is it? Yeah, I think we're good now. My Kindle's about to die anyways, so I need to charge it. Look, I'm riding him. Oh, we just headbutted this. And we can go this fast. Whee! And they're supposed to jump really, like, really long jumps. So you can jump over ravines and stuff. Hi. Oh, that's pretty decent. Would probably look better if we had, like, a ravine to jump over, but... Let me in. Let me in. No! Sandy, get back here! Faster than pigs. Well, yeah. Horses are faster than pigs. You don't even have a horse in your game. We'll fix that in the other map. I love this. I love this so much. The sunset. Alright. I guess I have to end the stream here. Next time we play, we might work on the nether, if I remember. I don't know when that'll be. It's kind of dependent on how I'm feeling. If I feel up enough, or yeah, up to it to do the physical work, or if I'm not able to, kinda. And I'd rather stream. Thanks, Christopher. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Let's see. Before I completely close the stream, I want to remind anybody who's in chat who may not have been here earlier or yesterday that I have a new Discord. This is a separate Discord from the Ohana Plays Discord, and this is specifically for my Twitch channel, and this will be where I talk about my Twitch channel exclusively and only, like updates when I plan on streaming, if I have plans to stream, if I have to cancel a stream, what I'm spending my donation money on, and other like exclusive stuff that I won't be posting over at Ohana. So if you want to see all that, come here to my new Discord. Also, if you're a subscriber, please join the Discord so you can have more of your perks, because some of the perks for subscribing happen only on Discord, like access to the Twitch emotes and an exclusive channel and exclusive content in that channel and stuff like that. So if you subscribe, please make sure you're over there. And thanks for the comment about the transition. It's kind of like a placeholder until I get my customs, basically. Yeah. Please join the Discord, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hearts.